All right, folks. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't sleep. Got done clubbing at the Prepper Clubbing. All the great people there having a good time. Got back home. Tried to lay my head on the pillow. And all I could think about was prepping. Prepping, I tell you. Dozed off once. Had a dream about prepping. I was jonesing. For prepping. So I had to head to, you guessed it, Wally World. That's right. Wally World, where preppers' dreams are made true. That's right. And I picked up a few items. I thought I'd share them with you. This is my haul for tonight. Of course, they're all stocked up right now on hand sanitizer. Heck, I could back my truck up and load it up. They'd sell it all to me. That might change. You might want to get some of this and get different sizes. Get the refills. Get the little ones. Get these. These are great for kits. These are great. I put one of these in the door of my car so that way as I come in and out, I can give myself a little squirt, a little behind the ear, just in case I see a cute little prepper lady. And I use the big ones to fill it up. Not this one because it's got a pump on it. This is for if I bring the little lady home. Anyway, picked me up some of that. Also got me some more of this 70% isopropyl alcohol. And I tell you what, man, I like this new bottle because of how hard and heavy duty it is. In fact, I think I'm going to use something like this to show you guys how to make a solar still to get salt water to be drinkable. But that'll come later. Stock up on this. Watch out for the 90%. That's what you really want. 70% will do in a pinch, but you want 90%. But you want to grab some of this because eventually, one, you can make lots of things out of it. Two, it's going to run out again if things get weird, just like last time. So grab yourself up some. But there's some new things, some interesting things I picked up. One, I got some more of these here ponchos. These are always good. And the reason I get stuff like this too is I always try to prep 10% of what I get, if I can, for other people. It kind of takes care of that whole situation. Somebody comes knocking, needing a hand out, but instead you're able to give them a hand up. Make them work for it a little bit too, kind of get a feel for them. But I kind of just think that that's why I was put here, is to do what I can, if I can. Carefully, of course. We all know the pitfalls of that. But if you have little kits made up, I think some of the great preppers here have mentioned that. John, I think, does that with buckets. You know, it's something you can give them, send them on their way, and that could actually give them the hand up they need to get on top of things. But while I was there, I picked up some other things. Everybody's talking about these here Life Straws, these personal water filtration units. So I picked myself up one of these. These are really handy. I like these in a kit. I also like these sometimes in those kits to give out to people. At least gives them a way to get some clean water. Because without that water, within 3 days, they're coming back to take everything from you. My way is I think of this as insurance, maybe. Also got me, of course, some more of this Red Star. This stuff is pretty inexpensive. This would be the active dry yeast. This would be the quick rise yeast. Picked up some Gulf wax. Of course, this paraffin wax can be used for all kinds of things. Canning, projects, making candles, waxing skis, sticky drawers. Not the kind you wear, the kind you put your silverware in. And also can be used for if you've got braces and stuff on your teeth to keep them from cutting up your gums. Oh, and there's a whole plethora. You get on YouTube and I'll tell you what, you'll find all kinds of cool things you can do with this. So got me a block of that. This was something I seen, is some dechlorinized iodine. Can never have too much of this. This is a handy thing for first aid, for antiseptic uses, wound care, surgery, minor, of course, major in my case, because I'm always hurting myself. And let's see, picked up some Sure Gel Premium Fruit Pectin. This is used, of course, you guys know, for canning and jellies and things like that. But there's another use that I'm going to share tomorrow in a special video that'll kind of piggyback upon the one that Prepper Nation was going over when it comes to, are we going to get the big booms or not? Is that a reality? Could it happen? There's a special use for this I'm going to go over, as well as some other things that I think you're really going to like. Also, they were having a sale on these. I picked up some of these freeze-dried foods. Never can have too many of these. Got, let's see, breakfast skillet, lasagna with meat sauce, chicken teriyaki, chicken dumplings, chili mac, that ought to burn, beef stroganoff noodles. Picked up all kinds of things. Maybe you guys, I haven't had those since I was a kid, and we'd pack into a place called Lake Azalea where we go in with just what we had on our packs, see how long we could rough it for. And we'd usually be gone for about 8 days or so, and we'd hike in and hike out, and somebody would pick us out on a certain day. We may or may not have experimented while we were at our various locations like Lonesome Lake or Lake Azalea, but it was beautiful. Long trail, though. Anyhow, I haven't eaten them since then, so maybe if you guys have tried these, this is Mountain House. Tell me which ones I shouldn't have got and which ones I should have. Put that down in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. And then this last item is really, really neat. So, well, first I'll show you this. This is one of my favorite EDC tools. It's a Lychee light, or I don't know if I'm saying that, Lychee, Suzanne Lucci, you know. It's got a couple settings, got the flash, got high and low, and it pulls open into a, you can either put it this way or this way for a lantern if you're in a tent or in a little area where you just need to cast some light out. It's waterproof, lasts forever on the batteries. Got a little, you got your little stretchy jobby here. What do you call that thing? A bungee. Not the kind you jump from a bridge on unless it's a really short bridge. But you got one of those bungees on there so you could wrap it around a limb so you can cast light if you're working and having to build a shelter right towards dusk. But I did make one modification because I can't leave things alone, and that's what prepping's about, is modify. Took a little industrial glue gun and some of these, what do they call these? Rare earth magnets. Really strong magnets, and glued both of them on there. Put them down on a flat surface, make sure that they'd stick. And now you can stick it to metal. I thought that was a pretty good idea. So far, it's worked real good. And if you extend it out, it'll still stick to the metal. And you'll have the lantern function still going. So I thought that was kind of handy. This light right here has been so durable. I've dropped it, beat it up, worn the name off, and it's a light. That's what I like about it. One AA battery, lasts forever. It's not the, blind you in the eyes, tactical, bash you in the head type of tactical flashlight. So, but it definitely gets used every single day. So that being said, I saw this made by the same company, and it reminded me that my sister knows the people who invented these, and actually invented them for, I want to say it was a humanitarian company. It might have even done it for FEMA. Probably bought a bunch of them, but since then they either lost their patent or been bought out by this company. But it's the same exact thing. It's called the Lychee emergency inflatable solar light. The first reason why these were made is in areas where they had floods, natural disasters, things like that. These people invented these so that they fold up. That's about how big they are when they're all squished down. And they're inflatable. They're solar powered, so you charge it up with solar. Doesn't take any batteries or anything. And the reason why is they could take these things and air dump them with aid kits or even just the lights themselves and just drop them out of the airplane. They wouldn't break. They just, bounce, go down there. People could get these and have some sort of source of light, not only to help see, to help, find their loved ones, sadly, or set up an area to huddle around, help them make a camp or a shelter until help could come, but also to help locate them. And that was the biggest reason. And, they started finding them, using them in survival rafts and other different survival kits they were putting them in because they float, which they found was a really handy use for them. So I'll show you the light here real quick. This is it right here. Pretty simple. If you need to charge it up, you just put it out in the sun like on this way, and you can charge it up. It's got a little handle thing there, so if you wanted to tie it to something, you put some rope underneath there. And those panels right there, charge it up in the sun. It's got one little switch right here, and as you can see, I blew this one up, and I blew it, and I blew it, and I blew it up. Then I took a break, and I blew it up some more. But I'll show you. We got, that's one power. That's another. And then there's the flashing light. And this one is the one I really like if you're lost. If you pay attention, that little red light is blinking out SOS. And you notice how it changes up colors? So that somebody might pick it up, different lights, different times of day. Thought that was pretty cool. Now, believe it or not, too, you can actually use it as a flashlight. You see that right there? It's got clear plastic on the front so that you could hold this thing, go like that and turn it up, another setting like that. So I thought that was really handy. Another thing it's really good for is you put it on the flash setting and you go to prepper clubbing night and it's like whoop whoop. See what I mean? I wish I'd have had that tonight. Speaking of which, I am no longer a prepper club virgin. Yeehaw! But I have a feeling I'm going to hate it in the morning. I know that the employees that were chasing me out of Walmart, they hated it. So anyway, that's the haul I got. But the most important part about this video is, as I was stumbling and bumbling and wandering and walking and finally found Walmart, I was able to enjoy all of the Christmas lights and the Christmas decorations in people's front yards and all over their houses. And, to see the cool Christmas protests and riots and, all that other fun stuff too. But mainly the Christmas spirit. And when I went into Wally World, I was able to see all of the wonderful Christmas decorations and Santa Claus here and snowman there. And well, gosh darn it, I really got in the Christmas spirit. And I thought to myself, you know what? I want to spread some of that joy to others who may be able to use stuff like this. So what I'm going to be doing is a giveaway. And that giveaway is going to be, I'm going to take 2 boxes like that. And I'm going to take 1 box like that. And I'm going to start going through all of my stuff. Some of this stuff will find its way in there, if not all of it. And I'm going to start stuffing these boxes as full as I can with things that I have extra of. And I'm going to pick names from a video that'll be coming up. I'll do either a live stream or a video where everybody puts a comment into the comment section. They got to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll do a random generator and pick it. I'll announce the video that'll be done in so that everybody can be there, hopefully. I may even do it as a premiere if I can figure out how to do that. And I'm going to give away a starter kit, let's call it. A prepping starter kit. Or it could be... Hold on. It could be a prepper clubbing starter kit. You know what I mean? And I'm doing it to say how much I really appreciate all you guys. And I want to thank you. You guys have been wonderful. Seeing you in chats, other people's chats, my chats, seeing you in the videos, all the comments I get. Oh my goodness, the comments, they're just wonderful. And I'm still going through. I'm going to get through every one of them. And I really do appreciate all of you. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate all the kindness. I appreciate all the ideas. I appreciate this whole community. And it doesn't matter if it's mine, if it's John's, if it's Prepper Now's, if it's Magic Prepper, Survival Living, Prescott Caliber Club, Southern Boy Prepper, Pinball Prepper. I mean, you guys all know, they were all there. Every one of you has a community that's absolutely amazing. And I think you should all be proud. I know I'm just the new guy on the block and things are a little rough and crude right now, but every day I'm trying to improve them. And slowly but surely, as I get things set up, I too will have a big, wonderful community that's out there being proactive and bringing people together. Because that's really the kind of thing that needs to be done this time of year. And especially with our country the way it is right now. I think it's something that is easy enough to do. Sometimes it just takes a smile. So anyway, I better stumble my way back into bed. And hopefully I don't rack my shins on that headboard again. And who knows, maybe if I get some flashy lights going, I might be able to have a prepper party in the bedroom. Yeah, that's not happening. Anyhow, much love. I really appreciate all you guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Put your comments down in the comment section. And please do the same for everybody else that was out there today in prepper clubbing. It really does matter. Be sure to watch their videos to the end. And it really does help. And I gotta say, I've got one subscriber that every single time shares my videos and posts them up there. And that is Southern Oregon Skywatcher from Albany. She's amazing. And we're all amazing. And I think we can all do that for each other. So let's remember, watch them to the end, like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, let's keep sharing that Christmas spirit. I love all you guys. Take care. Be safe. Be secure. Be aware of your surroundings, especially now. And be prepared for anything.